So this is going to be a slow, intentional strength building sequence. This is really great if there's a day where you want to connect your body and feel strong, but without exhausting yourself. Maybe you're feeling lower energy. If you're a woman and you're in the second half of your cycle, this is also great if your energy is a little lower, but you still want to move your body. But really any time that you just want to slowly connect without exhausting or spiking cortisol. Okay, let's get started. We're going to be laying on our mat for the entire class. You don't need shoes and you don't need any equipment. So this is completely body weight. If you want to challenge yourself and you have a dumbbell nearby, I'll let you know when you can pick it up and use it, but I'm not going to use it for today's class, and you don't need it. It's just extra if you want. Okay, let's lay down on our backs, all the way down. And we're just gonna start with our breath. Okay, so as you inhale through your nose, I want you to imagine your entire rib cage expanding. And then as you exhale, imagine you're blowing out a candle, and strengthen your core from the very deepest layers, almost like you're trying to brace yourself against someone punching you. Again, inhale, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your rib cage expanding like a balloon. Exhale out pursed lips and start to engage your abdomen as the breath leaves your belly. Good, last time, deep breath in. And exhale. Engage your abdomen. Beautiful. All right, you're gonna maintain a slight engagement throughout this sequence. Obviously, you don't have to always be braced in your abdomen throughout your entire life, but while you're exercising, you can keep that slight engagement, protecting your spine and building your core. Awesome. So you're gonna place hands by your sides, press your palms down into the earth a lot, so much so that you feel the back of your arms fire up. And then as you exhale, press your feet down as if you're trying to root your feet into the earth and lift your hips for bridge pose. Awesome. With control, you're gonna inhale as you lower, hovering your hips an inch off the ground, and exhale as you lift. Push your feet into the ground. Awesome. Inhale, lower slowly. Exhale, lift and squeeze slowly. Glutes squeeze at the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Push your feet down into the earth. That's gonna fire up the backs of the legs. Awesome. Last 4, lower, lift and squeeze. Keep pressing your hands into the ground. 3, lower, lift and squeeze. We're moving nice and slow today. You'll feel every little muscle. Lower, lift and squeeze. And move 1. Lower hips an inch above the mat. Press your feet down and squeeze up. Awesome. All right, gently, carefully, slowly lower all the way back down. And take a moment, deep inhale. Exhale, release. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and move your right foot in about an inch. So it's closer to the center of your body than it was before. Then lift your hips like you're going into bridge, but this time extend your left leg straight. Awesome. Oh my gosh, if you cramp out like me, go ahead and stretch it out if you need. Might need some potassium, some bananas, but then lift right back up. And then you're gonna extend your left leg. You're gonna do a single leg bridge with a knee crunch. So you're gonna draw your knee into your chest and then extend leg long. Draw the knee into your chest, extend long. You're gonna exhale as you draw your knee into your chest. Awesome. See if you can imagine you're pulling your knee in with your core. Like there's a string attached and you're drawing your leg in with the core muscles. Last 3. Good. Keep pressing hands down at the side for 2. Control the left leg for 1. Nice. Switch sides. Left foot goes down. Again, you're going to want to place it slightly more in the center, maybe even just an inch towards the center. And then right leg extends long. Your thighs are about parallel with each other. And then you're going to draw your right knee into your chest and squeeze abdomen as you draw the right knee in and extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. If it feels good, you can close your eyes, really connect to every muscle in your body. 4, 3, keep pressing your left foot down into the earth. 2, and 1. Awesome. Place your right foot down and carefully, gently lower your hips down. Amazing. All right, you're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders. And we're gonna take an alternating parallel bicycle crunch. So you're gonna hug your right knee with your hands and then switch sides and hug your left knee with your hands. Slow and controlled here, feeling every fiber in your abdomen engage. We have 4, head stays lifted for 3, last 2, and 1. Awesome, lower back down. A lot of times we think that faster is harder, but quite often when we slow down, it does become more challenging in a different way. Awesome, all right. Again, we're gonna move into a bridge pose, so hands come down by the sides, press your hands into the earth, press your feet into the earth, feet are hip width distance, and lift the legs straight up. Crawl your right foot in about 1 inch, again, just to stabilize yourself at center. Extend your left leg straight up towards the sky this time. And now we're gonna work all of our stabilizer muscles in the left hip, and you're gonna draw little circles on the ceiling, about the size of a cutie orange, tangerine. For 4, 3, switch directions in 2, 1. Other way, little circles, little circle. So good. Lift your hips an inch higher for 4, 3, carefully switch sides in 2, 1. Carefully, you're gonna place that left foot down, shimmy it an inch towards center to stabilize yourself, and lift your right leg straight up towards the sky, pointing towards the ceiling. You're gonna draw little circles on the ceiling. You're gonna really have to engage your muscles to keep yourself stable here. For 4, 3, 2, 1, switch directions, little circles, about the size of a tangerine. Press palms down into the earth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully place your right foot down, restabilize feet hip width distance, and then carefully lower all the way down. Take a deep inhale and let it go. Awesome. We're gonna move into some penguin crunches. So you can toe heel your feet maybe 6 inches further away from you. You're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders, and then you're gonna twist your middle finger towards your back of your ankle, and then twist middle finger towards back of the ankle on the other side. So twist, twist. You should feel the engagement in the sides. Twist, twist, twist. Keep shoulders and neck lifted, and head is neutral, so try not to crunch too much. Keep your head in alignment. We have 8, 7, 6, crunch the sides for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Carefully lower it back down. Beautiful work, my friend. All right, we're gonna move on to our left side. I'm gonna rest my head on my left bicep. Otherwise, if that doesn't work for you, you can place your head in your left hand. You know, I think I'll start here. I like this better. Your left knee is gonna be about at a 45-degree angle, stabilizing you. And then your right leg is gonna come straight up and back down. Straight up and back down. This is a little bit of a break. It does require strength and stabilization, but we're more so just stretching the leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Press yourself up. Let's come onto the opposite side. You're doing amazing. You can rest your head in your bicep or in your hand. This time your right leg comes down to about 45 degrees. Left leg extends long. Let's see if I'm gonna run into my piano. I think we're okay. We have a lift and a lower. Lifting and lower. You can notice if one side has more mobility than the other, and just for now, just be aware. Okay, that's interesting. For 4, 3, using core to stay stable for 2, and 1. Amazing. All right, we're gonna move into a plank. Obviously, planks can be challenging, so if you need to modify, you can always drop down to your knees. We'll do a forearm plank. So go ahead and drop down to your forearms. You can step your feet back and then lower your hips in alignment with your shoulders. So notice here, this is what we want to avoid. We want to avoid the mountain. We want to avoid the valley. We're going for one straight bridge. Abdomen engages. Press forearms down. And breathe here for 4. Engage everything for 3. Hip dips in 2. And 1. We're just gonna drop our hips over towards the right and then over towards the left. And you do need to widen your stance a little bit for this exercise. Awesome. For 4, 3, your hips don't have to touch the ground. You just need you engaging the sides. For 2, and 1. Awesome. Drop down to your knees. Whew. I tell you, little bit does it. You're gonna drop your feet or drop your hips to your feet and extend your arms out in front of you. Rest your head on your mat for child's pose. Deep breaths here. And then shift forward into tabletop position. Drop your belly for cow pose. Finding nice broad collarbones, not dumping into the low back, but finding an arc through the entire spine. And then other way, cat pose. Press your palms into the ground a lot. Feel your shoulder blades open. Awesome. Come to an easy seated position. We will end with some easy breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. No need to worry about the abdomen engagement, just connecting to the breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let everything go. And last time, deep inhale. And exhale, let everything go. Awesome. We'll end with a little seated twist. Actually, let's just do this facing the front. So you can just cross your legs, whatever it feels best, and cross your left body towards the right. Right hand goes back behind you and twist towards the back. No need to strain, this is just a gentle, easy twist. Opposite, awesome, take it the opposite way. Great, back to center. All right, bring your hands together at heart center and name one thing. You can do it within yourself or you can say it out loud that you are so grateful for in your life right now. The more we bring awareness to what we're grateful for, the more both what we receive and the gratitude we have for it can grow. Awesome. Thanks for showing up today. I hope this was nice, intentional strength building and amazing. So we'll see you next time. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback, and have a great day.